Welcome back, everyone. With us tonight, joining us is Christy King from Wisconsin. She is part of our ambassador family, and she is the mother of sweet Braylee. Christy, thank you so much for finding time to talk with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Well, let's just start it off and ask, do you mind sharing with us all about Braylee, how you found out she had DIPG and her journey?
Absolutely. Braylee, she was she was a 6-year-old happy little girl, happy as can be. She loved school. She loved riding her bike. She loved playing games. She loved electronics, playing dress up and, just any other typical 6-year-old. She just loved to be a 6-year-old child. And I found out she had DIPG when we were on vacation in Florida, actually, this past October. Just at the airport, she started walking on her tiptoes. I thought that it was just a child being a child. So I was like, we'll take care of this when we get home. We'll work on her walking normal. And as the week progressed, she just continued to get this left-sided weakness. So I called her doctor to make an appointment for when we got back home, and the doctor told us that we needed to go to the emergency room. So we went to the emergency room, missed our flight home, and that's when we found out that she had a tumor in her brain, but they didn't give us any other details. They just said we needed to fly straight home the next morning. So we went to Children's in Milwaukee, and that next day is when we found out that she had DIPG.
And the world turned upside down.
Absolutely. I mean, even from that diagnosis, she was still happy. I mean, she could see how scared we were, but she stayed so strong and so happy. And, we got everything worked out in Milwaukee to start her radiation. And we were in contact with many, many hospitals, and St. Jude reached out to us. So we headed down to St. Jude probably 4 days after diagnosis and spent all of November and all of December. They were doing radiation, physical therapy, everything that St. Jude has to offer. I came home just before Christmas, spent Christmas with the family and friends. It was fantastic. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to do any trials, but we did do some at-home things that the doctor would let us. And shortly after that, things progressed, and hospice was with us. They were great. And 8 months after diagnosis is when she was gone.
Taken away from us way too soon. And I had the privilege and honor to follow her journey through your Facebook. And it shook all of us. I never had the privilege to meet her, but I could just feel how sweet and how strong and how incredible of a little girl you had through your post and everything that you did. And our heart goes out. We know that this is still fresh for you, and for you to be able to come on and continue to fight and to continue to advocate for Braylee is definitely inspiring and shows us where Braylee got her strength from.
Absolutely. Yeah, I will continue to fight until we figure this out. We'll never stop.
That's right. Well, this may be a hard question, and I'm sorry if you can't answer it. You just tell me you can't. But with the holidays right around the corner, what was Braylee's favorite holiday, and can you share some memories with us?
Absolutely. Her favorite holiday was Christmas presents, and her birthday was New Year's Day. So shortly after Christmas, she got more presents. So just that whole holiday in general, Christmas and New Year's. But I mean, one of our favorite things was really decorating the tree. I'd turn on my favorite Christmas music, and somehow she would ended up being her favorite Christmas music, and we would just stop and dance. And the whole just experience of decorating for Christmas is just a joyful time, and we loved it. And she loved the elf on the shelf. She named her Tink when she first got him. So she looked forward every morning seeing what trouble Tink got into and where she was hiding and all that good stuff. And shortly after that was her birthday, and she loved to go skiing with her dad. We have a mine shaft here that just has a whole bunch of games, kind of like a Dave and Buster's. So we would do that, get McDonald's, just do all her favorite things, and opening presents, just like any normal 6-year-old
Right.
loved presents. So
Oh, well, I mean, I know I love Christmas time, and man, to have a birthday right after it, oh, that would be wonderful. Christmas all over again.
she told me, she says, I don't want a present that does both Christmas and my birthday. They have to be separate. I was like, okay, I will make them separate. And
So she's a girl who knew what she wanted from the get-go.
yep, she knew she wanted all the presents. It was quantity, not quality.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you for sharing those memories with us. Why was it important to you to become one of our ambassadors with The Cure Starts Now?
It's important because before our journey with DAPG, I had no idea what it was. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't even believe that my child would ever get cancer. I didn't believe that. You just, you see it, but you just skip right over it. And since it happened, I'm going to make it a point to continue to advocate for her and, just let people know that cancer is real. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, cancer does not discriminate. So I just want to raise all of the awareness. I want, the end goal obviously is to raise enough funding so that we can put a stop to this monster of DAPG, not only this cancer, but all cancers for all ages.
Right. I really appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
It means so much that you're able to continue doing this, and I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, thank you. We will prevail together, no matter what cost.
Amen.
Thank you.
So everybody watching tonight, give first to Braylee, because our children deserve more than leftovers. Thank you.
Thank you.